Gabby.
And I'm Zach.
And we're so excited because today we're going on an adventure quest.
Yes!
Today on our quest, we are searching for fossils on the Jurassic coast.
Fossils. And we're going on a Bible discovery. It's gonna be so much fun. So let's get exploring.
Today we're doing a fossil dig quest. We have a fossil kit here.
Yeah, it looks like a big block of dirt, but there's actually a bunch of fossils buried inside. So we need to use these tools to free the fossils. Are you ready, Gabby?
I think I am. Let's do it.
All right. Now, with fossils, you have to be careful because they're very fragile. So you don't want to hit them and break the fossils. You just want to find them and then carve them out of the dirt.
Whoa. That's cool.
Here, maybe we could break it into a couple of pieces.
Yeah.
Look at that. Oh, I see a little bit of a fossil there already.
Cool.
And I see something here too. So I'm gonna start working on that.
Here I go.
Careful, careful. You don't want to break one of the fossils.
Oh, okay.
Much better, much better.
Am I singing?
Yeah, your singing is great.
Wow, we're carving them out.
We are.
That's crazy. Man, this is a lot of work.
This is a lot of work.
It's cool when we put a lot of hard work into something, and then we get something really cool out of it.
Yes.
Whoa.
I don't know if this is a fossil or if it's just a rock. Let's see. Survey says, looks like a rock. Well, it might not be a rock. It might be something else. So we can clean it off in this water, and that might reveal some of the details to us.
That's really cool, all the detailed work you're doing.
Now that I look at it a little closer after we put it in the water, this could be a piece of bone. Could be a bone from something like, I don't know, a dinosaur.
A dinosaur bone?
Could be.
Oh my gosh.
All
Whoa.
right.
Mine just popped right out of there.
All right.
All right, can I use that little...
Yes.
Great. Here we go. Can I use that water?
Yeah. Here you go.
All right. Let's see.
Don't mind me.
Whoa.
What do you see?
That.
Oh, look at all that texture. What do you think it is?
It looks like an animal that probably lived down in the ocean. I don't
Maybe
know.
a clam or something?
Yeah.
Very cool.
Very cool. Okay, I'm gonna keep going.
Keep going.
Here we go. There we go. Cool.
Did you find something?
Yes. Whoa, look at that.
Whoa, what could that be?
I'm gonna dunk it in some water real quick so you guys can see.
Okay. Look at that.
Look at that.
That is so cool.
That is awesome.
That is definitely a shell from the ocean, you can tell.
Whoa, what's that?
It looks like a piece of coral from the ocean. You can see there's this little divot here. Looks like a plant would have grown out of that spot.
Whoa.
Yeah, so it's a little piece of coral.
You're a super fossil expert.
Some might say.
Look at that. Whoa.
Wow.
Let's dunk it in some water.
Yes, clean it off.
Whoa,
I've never seen anything like that before.
Did we just discover a new kind of fossil?
I think we might have discovered a new species.
Wow.
Well, you found it, you get to name it.
Oh man, I don't know. Maybe I'll name it Shiny. I found a shiny!
You found a shiny. I hope we find more shinies.
All right, can I use this hammer?
Yes. Be careful.
Ah!
Whoa, hey! That was not careful. Look what I found.
Whoa.
That is a tooth.
Whoa!
That is a big tooth. Look, that's way bigger than my teeth.
Gross. Whose tooth is that?
Who lost their tooth in our fossils? I wonder how long these have been in here.
Oh man, thousands of years, I'm sure. Wow, this is so cool. Oh, mine just popped out.
Look at that. That is definitely a shell.
Look at that.
It's a seashell. that turned into a fossil that was in this dirt.
Dirt. I don't know, even if I don't find any fossils, this is super fun.
Digging is fun. All right, I think mine is cleaned off.
Yeah.
And it looks like another piece of coral.
I love the colors on it.
You can see all the little spots, all the little holes in there. That is where more plants would have grown.
Wow.
Right out of the piece of coral. Fish love to eat this.
That's so coral.
Wow. Well, I think that's all of our fossils that we can find.
Aw.
I know. We found some cool stuff. My favorite was the shark tooth.
Yeah, that was super cool. I think my favorite, other than my new friend Shiny, was the swirly one that I got.
Yes, that one was so cool.
So cool. These fossils are so cool.
I know, it was so much fun. And now that we completed our quest, we get to go to the Creation Corner where we'll get a clue for our Bible discovery. Everyone, check this out.
Today, we're making a mini tent. It's the clue to today's Bible discovery, and it's something that you can do with a grown-up at home. That way, you can remember this week's story whenever you want. For our tent, we'll need a glue gun for grown-ups only, popsicle sticks, and a long sheet of paper. First, we'll fold our piece of paper into 3 sections to make a triangle. Then, we'll glue 2 popsicles at each end. First, we'll glue the sticks together, making sure that they line up with the paper. And finally, we'll add some glue to the back of the popsicle sticks to attach them to the ends of the paper. When it's done, it'll look something like this. Look, everyone, we got our clue, a tent. This clue reminds me of our Bible story, when Moses talked to God in a place called the Tent of Meeting. That means it's time to jump into the Bible. So everyone stand on your feet. Come on, stand up. 1, 2, 3, jump.
Stories of the Bible. Moses and the Tent of Meeting. This is Moses, who was an Israelite who grew up in the palace of the Egyptian Pharaoh. When Moses was much older, God called him to take his people out of Egypt with the help of his brother Aaron.
Let me hear God.
After God showed his miraculous power in Egypt, he led the Israelites through the Red Sea and towards the Promised Land. They followed God, who showed himself as a cloud by day and fire by night. While they were in the wilderness, God and Moses would talk in a place called the Tent of Meeting.
Morning, Moses. Morning.
Moses would take the tent and pitch it outside the Israelite camp. Everyone who wanted to ask God for something would go to the Tent of Meeting outside the camp. Whenever Moses went out to the Tent of Meeting,
See you in a bit.
all the people would watch Moses until he disappeared inside. As he went into the tent, the pillar of cloud would come down and hover at its entrance while the Lord spoke with Moses.
Wow!
Inside the Tent of Meeting, the Lord would speak to Moses face to face, just as one speaks to a friend. And because of what Jesus did on the cross, we can talk to God as if we were talking to a friend too.
I love that Bible story.
Me too. And now it's time for Super Speed Trivia. Everyone stand up, put on your thinking caps, and get ready to show us what you remember from today's story.
Super Speed Trivia. How did God show himself to the Israelites? As a cloud by day and fire by night? Or as a squishmallow? If you think the answer is as a cloud by day and fire by night, clap your hands. If you think the answer is as a squishmallow, stomp your feet. No, God didn't show himself as a squishmallow. That's right. God appeared to the Israelites as a pillar of cloud and of fire. where did Moses talk to God? In the tent of meeting or at a park? If you think the answer is in the tent of meeting, clap your hands. If you think the answer is at a park, stomp your feet. No, Moses didn't talk to God at the park. That's right. Moses talked to God in the tent of meeting.
Awesome job, everyone. You can sit down now. Moses went into the tent of meeting to talk with God. And because of what Jesus did for us, we can talk to God anytime or any place.
That's right. And we can look for cool things in nature like fossils, and we might find them, or maybe we won't. But when we seek God with all of our hearts, we will always find him. God is always with us.
And that's today's big idea. God is always with me.
Let's say that together.
God is always with me. One more time. God is always with me. Zach, that's so cool. I never want to forget that God is with me.
Me neither. That's why this week, we and all of our friends at Kids Zone get an Adventure Quest postcard.
Awesome! Today we'll get a stamp to show that we completed our fossil quest.
And there's even some instructions on the back so you can do this week's Creation Corner activity at home with your family. That way we can all remember that God is with us.
That makes me want to celebrate.
Yeah, you know what that means? It's time for a dance party!
Everyone, do the twist. Now raise the roof. Let's bring it around town. Good job. Keep dancing.